Yo, we back, man. Hiatus, but we back. Episode 7, Sports Arena Pod. Your boy Swag. I'm gonna check in. Say hello to the beautiful people of America.
Beautiful people of America, we're back. Had a little bump getting back, but we're back, you know. It's getting back on the horse, but we're back on the horse and we're ready to deliver the goods.
It's a little hiatus, but it's gonna be an action-packed show. We're gonna go quick hitting, hard fast. Gonna cover all the topics in the last few weeks that we've missed.
It's been a very busy 2 weeks.
Been a busy few weeks.
Yeah, so it's good.
The ball is tipped, and here I am. I'm running for your life, and one shining moment. No.
I guess we're talking the tournament.
Tournament, let's start it off. Cinderella story. St. Peter's, they keep on dancing, man. Advancing to the Elite Eight. Beat Purdue. And a great game, man. Philly's own, man. What you gotta say? Shout out Ty, St. Peter's alumni, brother. Congrats, bro.
Yeah, who would have thought, right? Who would have thought we would...
15 seed, the first 15 seed to advance to the Elite Eight, man.
Who would have thought that we knew a famous person that went to one of these schools, you know?
Exactly.
Is that right?
They beat off Kentucky, beat Murray State, and they beat Purdue today. So they're for real, man.
Not because they play defense and those players are from New York, New York, New Jersey. So they, play hardcore defense and they clutch. And their full guard plays, he has them playing really, really tough, so they're not scaring nobody. They could, to be honest with you, it's not a possibility. They could win this tournament. People think they might, but they could win this tournament. But they did today. Today they should have lost. To be honest with you, that big tall dude of Purdue, he should be embarrassed.
ED.
7'4", 285, and
he's a stiff.
Well, he was too robotic. He made some moves and he just didn't finish. He should have 30 points, really, to be honest with you. At first, he was bothering them, but then they kind of clamped down on him a little bit. And then he was he's too robotic. He's not loose, So they went a little smaller, but the other guy, a power forward type, he helped them back into the game. And listen, that team is stacked too. They should be embarrassed too. The Ivy kid, who's going to be a top 5 pick in the lottery, should play really bad. He should have been gliding in that game. But that defense of that team is really good. They clamp down on you.
It's a tournament of surprises, man. A lot of upsets in this tournament. 3 of the 4 top seeds already out. Gonzaga out, what a surprise. Baylor a loss. Got Arizona, they're gone. Sayonara.
Wait. Can I say something about the whole Gonzaga thing? No, wait.
Yeah, you're a Gonzaga defender, so.
No, not a Gonzaga defender. But people act like the Gonzaga gets eliminated in the second round. Gonzaga in the last 10 years have been to 2 finals, 2 Final Fours, a bunch of Sweet 16, a bunch of Elite Eights. So they were in the finals last year. So that people act like I'm not surprised. Stephen A. Smith today in his show. Oh, I'm not. But do you? Bro, it's hard to win a title. If it's so easy to win a title, then why Calipari only has 1 title? Why does the coach?
He has one more than Gonzaga.
But I just told you, Gonzaga didn't get eliminated by the 15th seed today. The team that the Gonzaga lost was a good team, a good Arkansas team, 4 seed. They're gonna get Duke of Proms, Arkansas. That's another team that plays defense. And then we could get over the whole Coach K crap and move on.
Coach K trying to go out his final season, trying to go out with a title. We got the Elite Eight set up. We got Arkansas and Duke, UNC against St. Peter's, Kansas, the only number 1 seed left against Miami, and we got Villanova and Houston.
See, that's another guy, Bill Self, 1 title, 08. Since then, look, his team's been stacked, and look, he's never
one more title than Mark Few.
That's not but Mark Few in the last 5 years been to 2 finals.
What he has to show for?
What do you mean? You think it's so easy? It's hard. It's hard. So if it's like that, why Coach K only has 5 titles? Why do they have 10?
Yeah, it's 5. 5 is a little bit. 5 is a lot.
I'm just saying it's hard. look. The Syracuse coach has one title, the Carmelo year.
Got one more than few.
Come on, man. He was another one that was in the final, like two other, 87, 96.
I mean, they play in a weak conference, so
It's not. No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
the schedule has gotten harder. Yes, I understand that.
They had, bro. All the numbers say they had the best everything. Why do you think they were number one? You think they just gave it to them? Bro, they lost to a good team, but they went to the finals last year. People act like they didn't. Oh, bro. People want to sell you something, but without telling you the facts, bro.
You just don't want to hear it. It's
No,
okay.
but you do understand, if a team went to two finals, how you gonna say, oh, there they go again, losing in the second round, in the Sweet 16, whatever? They got to the finals last year. The defending champion got eliminated in the second round.
Yeah, but they won though last year.
So basically, it's all about winning, right?
Of course.
Yeah, but you got to the final. So what are you gonna do? You think it's so easy,
Well, screw them. They messed up my bracket, so who cares?
That's the reason. You forgot to tell the audience that you.
I fall for it again.
Yeah, okay.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on them. Yeah, strike
look
three.
at me. I didn't pick them to win, and I still in the team that I had win. What happened? They lost. This tournament is crazy this year. It's gonna be like this for the next coming years.
This is the most wide open tournament I've seen.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like that forever because kids not gonna stay because of the NIL thing now. Name and imaging license. You can make $1 million playing college basketball now. Where's it? Wild Wings, the chicken
Buffalo
wings.
Wild Wings. They got one of the Doug Eater.
Yeah.
From St. Peter's. He got a deal.
Exactly, and I like the people go, oh, that's gonna have problems with a teammate. Why? So when you play, so in the NFL, when Tom Brady's making $30 million and the running back is making $5 million, you think he has a problem? No. The money goes to the popular guy. That's how it is. So it's about time these college kids get paid, man.
It's about damn time.
So this is gonna be on like this for a long time.
Who you got going to the Final Four for the people? He takes a deep breath and he thinks. And he's gathering his thoughts.
Well, I gotta see. Give me the.
Got Arkansas and Duke tomorrow, and Villanova and Houston tomorrow.
Houston is the favorite now too. Houston's the favorite to. Houston's the favorite to win the title now.
They got a good
in
team.
The Caesars app, I think they're like on plus 300, something like that.
I picked them a few times this year in betting. They're good.
No, so I don't know, man. I mean, it could be Houston. I mean, I think Villanova has a good shot to beat them tomorrow. Any of these teams can win.
We want an answer.
Final Four. All right, so I'll go with Villanova. Wins tomorrow. And then I say Arkansas beats Duke.
Then we got UNC and St. Peter's, and then Kansas, Miami on Sunday.
I say Kansas beats Miami, but Miami's tough. They got this kid that's been in the college for like 6 years. Yeah. So he's a good guard. But Kansas is legit, man. They're good. You saw them today. And then St. Peter's. Right? Fuck it. Let's roll with St. Peter's.
I think it's gonna be a good game. UMC has been surprising a lot of people this year. AC, I think it should have been a little bit higher. They had a good record.
Because the problem with that, with the thing with Duke and that conference wasn't as high, wasn't as good this year as in the past. But what you have to understand, UNC always has talent. Sometimes they're inconsistent and not, but they're very. If you're the AC, you got screwed because you're facing them. That's what happened to Baylor. They were number 1 seed. And they faced them in the second round. They got bounced.
Yeah, I think
when you have a team like that, you gotta be careful because then the AC plays the 1 seed in the second round, and then bam.
I think the glass slipper hits 12:00 on Sunday. I think UNC wins. It's gonna be a good game, but I think UNC has a really good offense.
Yeah, but
I won't be surprised if St. Peter's won.
At times, that's what they're the AC. So this is what team you got.
I'll pick UNC to win, but I'll put money on St. Peter's. Just to get a little ching back,
Isn't that weird though? You predict for you.
Yeah, predicting. Yeah,
but you're putting money on St. Peter's.
Of course, you want to get a bang for your buck.
But why don't you do both? Why don't you pick them to win and then money?
This is the analyst speaking, and then this is the gambler talk speaking.
The gambler. Okay.
Then we have. I'll pick Duke. I think Duke is gonna get to the Final Four. And I'll pick pick Houston to beat Villanova. I like their team. They shoot a lot of threes. They're good.
Oh, Dub and Arkansas are probably Dub, Arkansas, and St. Peter probably the three best defending teams still out there that play hardcore defense.
Yeah.
Houston, they're a man's man team. They rebound. They play hard, man. When you play them, you know?
Yeah, I have Duke, UNC, Houston, and Kansas. And then, so we'll see Sunday how everything unfolds. It's been a good tournament so far.
Yeah, definitely a great tournament. I mean, this is what it's all about, you know. And this is what people like about sports. This is the originality of sport. You set it on the field, and who's the best team that night, you know, and that's it. And today, St. Peter was the best team tonight, and they took out Purdue.
Yep. So we'll get back to it once we come back next week. Like we said, fast, hard-paced show. Now we're gonna move over to a very controversial topic. If you live in New York City, you've been hearing about this vaccine mandate, man. Eric Adams lifted the vaccine mandate. So basically, you don't have to be vaccinated to play in New York. And it's very controversial because he was very keen on it with Kyrie Irving, but the big bullies of New York City, the New York Mets and New York Yankees, basically pressure him to lift it so their players could play in the city. So it's controversial because a lot of people in the city lost their jobs. Over 1,400 people lost their jobs because they didn't want to get vaccinated.
Well, the city workers lost their jobs, you know, the frontline people like that. And then he's still on the private sector, you gotta be vaccinated to work. Like if you want to work on, you know, McDonald's, McDonald's can't hire you without you being vaccinated. So
I get it. Like the mandate itself was dumb to begin with. At first it was good, but now it's just like
I agree that people should be vaccinated.
I agree with people should be vaccinated, but the mandate itself was just dumb. It didn't make any sense because you had people that were unvaccinated inside, but you need players to be vaccinated to play. It just didn't make any sense. And then he was so gun ho about it. And then he did a press conference on Tuesday saying, I won't lift the mandate. Thursday comes and he's lifting it, and it comes out that he got Steve Cohen endorsed him when he was running for mayor. He gave him, I think, $1 million.
$1.5 million
to endorse him. And then it's like the Yankees and Mets come and you bow down. But then he said, I still want Kyrie to get vaccinated. Like, dude, you sound stupid.
Well, what happened with him was that
it's not off to a good start as a mayor. I'll tell you that.
No, listen. I disagree. I think he's a former cop, a former military guy, and you know I think he's good for the city because they needed someone like him, right? And they'll take him serious. You know, De Blasio, for some reason, people just didn't, you know, they disagree with him. They thought it was, you know, whatever, right? So they voted. The Mayor Adams is the new mayor, and I like him, and he's good. But what he made the mistake is that once you change this law to allow the performers and athletes, right, to that are not vaccinated to perform, then you also got to say, the private sector is allowed also to, you know, to do that, and we're gonna rehire the 1,400 people we lost.
They have to rehire them back in some kind of capacity because these guys are freaking millionaires, and people that lost their job
$50,000 a year. That's it.
$50,000. Like these guys are set for life. Like people that lost their jobs are depending on that income to support their family.
Not just that, but they were saying that a lot of cops and firefighters and other people from the city, you know, city workers, they did how you call it, like a doctor's thing, you know, like, you know, medical leave, and right now they're expiring. So you know, little by little, you're gonna see, you know, every week you might lose 100, 200 people lose their jobs. You know, up to the next 6 months, you might lose up to 10,000 people losing their jobs
because they're not vaccinated.
Because they all came with the excuse of a doctor, you know, medical stuff. And they say, okay, cool. But now the deadline's coming back again. So either they redo it again, or they just let it go, and then either you get vaccinated or you lose your job.
Yeah, they just put themselves in a hole, and then he just made him. The city made him look like a fool. The Yankees and Mets made him look stupid
Because
he had a presser in front of Jackie Robinson Rotunda City Field. Like
right.
it was a bad look. You have Randy Levine there, a joke. You have Sandy Alderson, another joke. Like they don't really care about the common folk. They just wanted to have their players come who are unvaxxed, key players for both teams.
It's hypocrisy because Sandy Olsen just told you that the people that wasn't vaccinated in the Mets company, 9 players, he fired them because they didn't get vaccinated. But his own players that are not vaccinated, he didn't fire.
Well, yeah, because his top pitcher is not vaccinated, Jacob deGrom.
Well, yeah,
That's the rumor.
Yeah, right.
Allegedly.
I know. I heard Evan Roberts talk about that. Yeah.
DeGrom is not vaccinated, and then you got the elephant in the room, Aaron Judge. He's maybe vaxxed, maybe he's not. Who knows? Nobody knows. But he was dodging questions. But we'll find out once you go to Canada, because Canada,
at least Canada is consistent. You can't go over there unless you're vaccinated.
Exactly.
So at least you can.
Because the rule here was dumb. Because unvaccinated players could come play here.
Right.
That's what didn't make sense.
If the rule was nobody can play that in the city that's not vaccinated, I think people say, okay, está bien, you're good. But what he should have done once he flipped the rule, he should allow everybody to come back. I'm not a big fan of that. But it's only fair though. It's only fair.
He said, "Oh, New York was at a disadvantage on the field, dude. This mandate has been on since you've been in office. Since you became mayor January 1st, you could have lifted it, but you wanted to be the hard-nosed guy. You wanted to go against Kyrie Irving. That's the only guy that was not vaccinated in the city that couldn't play. But now once the Yankees and Mets season comes around, you bend the knee.
Well, because that just tells you that the town, is the Yankees as well. I mean, it's the Yankees, and you got the Mets too. So, yeah, it just tells you how powerful the baseball teams are here in New York, really. Because look what happened with the Knicks. The Knicks, everybody got the owner told everybody get vaccinated, and they got vaccinated. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? So, it just tells you that everybody in this town, they just tell you the power of baseball. You know what I'm saying? And he just totally messed up, and it's just unfortunate because, unfortunately, he said he was Irvin said he was there for the voiceless, right? But he's gonna play on Sunday.
He should. I heard he should sit out to send a message.
But he's not, because Kevin Durant, basically was like, thank God the day's here, he's gonna play. So imagine he goes and tells Kevin Durant, oh, I'm gonna sit out this game. He's like, really, bro? We lasted this long, now we finally get the rule happening, you're gonna sit out? So, you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's a scam, bro. It's a scam. Everything's a scam. Let's be honest, bro. And the reason that we're in this situation is because the average Joe like us, we given sports leagues the power, because we like sports so much, the power to do this.
Yep.
Because you don't see this in Broadway. They had to get vaccinated. A lot of Broadway shows were canceled, and because they were sick and this and that, and they survived. They were almost 2 years, a year and a half without performing.
Oh,
and you didn't hear nobody in the Broadway community complaining. They sucked it up and said, all right, cool. And then when it was open, they went back to work, and they got vaccinated and they did their thing. But and you tell me that Broadway is not popular? Broadway's popular with the people that like it, right? They're bringing money to the city. But we made these leagues powerful. Look, so powerful that they're basically sticking the finger at us, the people that support them.
Yep. Basically.
So and it's unfortunate too. That's why you can't, bro. That's why I tell people, don't work for the city, man. Working for any city or state is a pain in the ass, because, like if you were in another state, they too extreme the other way. And then here, they see what he should have done. He should just open it up for everybody and have everybody, like, if you want to wear a mask outside, wear a mask. I go outside wear a mask, right? But I don't care. Bro, today I was outside. I saw mad people without masks. You think I care? That's their problem.
Yeah,
I wear my mask. I'm good.
As long as you're protected,
Yeah,
good.
I'm good. I don't need to. As long as as long as you don't tell me, oh, why you wearing the mask? I don't tell you why you're not wearing the mask. You know, but he should have opened up for everybody because unfortunately there are really good people that just because they don't get the vaccination doesn't mean they're bad people.
Definitely not.
Doesn't mean they're bad people. That's good people.
It's not obligated. It's a choice.
Right.
If you don't want to get it, that's cool. Respect your decision.
Right. No, they're really good people. They just they just don't feel comfortable taking it, and but they're good people. They're good people, and they should have the right to go to work and stuff like that. Basically work under the table.
Yep. With that, got baseball back. We haven't been on since baseball's been back.
Welcome back.
Got a lot of changes. A few changes here.
Well, we thought we was gonna get rid of one change, and it creeped up back.
Of what?
The 10th inning rule.
Oh yeah, we still got that. Still got the stupid
They
ghost
voted
runner.
a few days ago that
We got universal DH in both leagues, which was much needed. The stupid ghost runner, it's here supposedly for one more year. I think they're gonna keep. They're not gonna push it to keep it, which sucks. But hey, can't be complaining. We got baseball back. We got a whole bunch of deals, blockbuster deals with the Yankees. Traded away Gary Sanchez and Gio Urshela to the Twins for Josh Donaldson and Isaiah Kinafalafa and a catcher Ben Rotevert. A lot of people were really upset with this trade. I didn't have a problem with this trade. Needed to change the core of this team. The team has not won anything, so you need to shake it up. And people were making it seem like Gio Urshela was Cal Ripken Jr. Like, oh my God, let's calm it down a little bit. He was a good player for us, but I think is a good upgrade with Josh Donaldson if he's healthy.
No, I mean MLB the position countdown, they have him fifth best third baseman.
Josh Donaldson, if he gives you 145 games, he's gonna give you 25, 30 home runs, 80 to 90 RBIs,
and a Gold Glove caliber.
Good defense. Gio Urshela was not gonna give you that.
No,
he's a good player, but let's not make him seem to be something that he's not. A great player.
Listen, the Yankee fan,
they're fickle.
They're fickle and they're spoiled.
Fickle.
They're spoiled.
Oh my God, we traded Gary Sanchez. Oh,
now you care about Gary Sanchez.
Guys were bashing him.
Yes,
I was one of them. His defense was not good, man.
Right.
His hitting was not. He hasn't been the same hitter since at least 2017, 2018. He's not good. Like, I think a change of scenery would do good for him. I won't be surprised if he has 30 home runs in Minnesota. But he wasn't gonna do that here with us. He needs to change. He needs to focus on defense.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, they gave Higgy the shot, and then once that catcher they got from Minnesota gets
Yankee fans. Oh, let's trade for another catcher. Wilson Contreras. Why? Why you want to trade? You don't need an all-star in each position, man. Jesus, they're so annoying. I'm getting tired of Yankee fans, bro. Especially on Twitter. It's so like nauseating to hear. They're so spoiled. They want a position, all-star in every position. Well, hasn't worked out for us.
Well, it hasn't worked out because the guys that we have in the field, they haven't come clutch. You gotta hit it when the game's on the line. Playoff time, you gotta show. They could have easily won that playoff game against Boston, but guys running out of the base. Coaches sending people home and all this nonsense. I mean, you know what I'm saying. And then you got your best pitcher with a bad hammy and then didn't show up. If it's like that, I don't know why he played.
Oh, he had to play.
No, I'm saying, but the thing is that they could have won that game. That game was there for to win. That inning could have been really good. Look at this guy, wow. And I'm sorry, I got lost focus there. I saw this video, and no, but what I'm saying to you is that
Garrett Cole.
Yeah, Garrett Cole. No, Garrett Cole. Listen, man, the thing with him is the whole sticky stuff. Is he any good with or without it?
He's good, man. His numbers were good last year in the second half. He had a bad
6 weeks.
No, his last three or four starts.
Well, 6 starts.
He was hurt.
Well, the hamstring. Remember,
pitching hurt.
He tweaked it, and then that's it.
He'll have a good year.
No, he's had a good year. 19, what is it, 20, how many, 20, 21, 22 now? Or 19, 20, 21?
You got him 20. He pitched good in the shortened season. He pitched good in the playoffs. He pitched on 3 days rest against Tampa. He gave up 1 run,
Right.
5 innings. Like,
yeah, he has a winning record. He has a 3 ERA, 3
bro, I'm not worried about Garrett Cole.
No, he's not, bro. People gotta stop with this. But he does have to show up in big, like if we get to the playoffs.
He did. He had 1 bad game.
But what I'm saying to you is that he is. Listen, bro. The problem is that he gets compared to DeGrom here in the city. So DeGrom is
DeGrom. Let's lay it on the table. DeGrom hasn't been in the playoffs since 2015.
Yeah, but that's not his fault. He does his job.
Hey. He's the best pitcher, right?
Well, yeah. He is. I mean, I'm not a big Mets fan, but I mean, he's the best pitcher. I mean, the guy after 15 starts had a 1 ERA.
Let me see him in a big game.
Yeah, but that's not his fault.
Let me see him in a big game.
I understand what you're saying, but that's not his fault. Well, I think what the Mets fan has to worry about with DeGrom is that the injuries.
Oh, DeGrom's gonna give you good numbers until July, and he breaks down.
No, I'm saying, I mean, listen, you're right. No, that's what I'm saying. The Mets fan has to worry about that he's not healthy, that he's injured now, that he might break down after. What is his pitches after 75 pitches? Because he's different. Once he throws 75 pitches, you start seeing him, moving around, stretching. He starts getting stiff. He's not the same guy, But the guy's, he's the best pitcher in the game. And the thing is that we ended up paying a bundle for Cole, and he needs to step up, And then guess what? They said today that they found out that later in the year in the playoff, people were messing with the sticky stuff. Now they're gonna come down even harder now. The league was like, oh, you guys, they found ways to cheat. According to Sports Illustrated, the guy that works for MLB.
Oh, Verducci.
Verducci reported that
you snitch. You dirty bum.
Well, the point. He's a journalist as well. So he did an article saying that a lot of teams were they found ways to cheat, and it's crazy because they were checking the gloves and everything.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win.
Eddie Guerrero, right?
Everybody cheats, bro. Everybody cheats in the sport. Everyone uses sticky stuff.
Yeah, but I don't. The sticky stuff's supposed to be for April when it's cold, and in October, October when it's cold, not in the middle of the summer to get an advantage because you want your spin rate to go to 2,800 spin rate or some crazy number like that. That's not the whole point. And listen, they're fine with the pitching. They 8 deep. They're gonna be fine. If they could get that trade with Manaya or what's it, Montes?
Frankie Montas.
Yeah, Montas. Then you could then they get better.
So I won't think will happen, but we have a few other trades that happen. Just run down through them, and you just let me know which one you think was the biggest impact. We had Braves and A's make a big trade.
That's a big one, yeah.
A's traded Matt Olson over to the Braves, and A's got a bunch of prospects back doing a fire sale. We got
2, 3, 9, and 14.
Yep, we got Zach Greinke going back to KC. Just a little.
That's actually good. That's
underrated.
Very underrated because I give credit to Kansas City. Kansas City, they doing what they were doing before when they won the title. They building it up. Now it might take a few years because like that team did, but you could see it. They're not giving up. Unlike the Reds and Oakland and these other teams, the Cleveland's $30 million payroll. I mean, what are they doing?
Yeah,
that's bad.
Got Chicago Cubs that signed a Japanese star, Shiya Suzuki, fired $85 million.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Cubs are in like a in-tweener, rebuild, not rebuild.
Well, that was a good trade for them. That's a good. Listen, they're worth like $3 billion. They should be embarrassed. I mean, you need to spend more money. That place gets packed. Spend money.
Got Phillies signing Kyle Schwarber and Nick Castellanos.
That's a double duty there, man. They got themselves a lefty and a righty.
Schwarber could hit 40 bombs and that's
yeah. And then him too. Yeah. Castellanos probably one of the best all-around hitters in the game right now.
Yeah, I like his game. Got Oakland traded again. They traded third baseman Matt Chapman to the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays are freaking stacked.
Well, they not only he's gonna get better, well, he's been injured the last few years, but his offense been slight, but his defense is on point. 2-time, what is it?
Platinum glove.
Yeah, platinum for the best all around defender. But he's in that team where he doesn't have to be the sole guy, so you might see him do like a 25, 80, 85 RBI guy, 280 averaging around there, and stellar defense. So. A tremendous thing.
Got Chris Bryant to the Rockies, 7-year, $182 million. He got paid.
He plays 5 different positions. He can play the whole outfield, plays third, first. So whenever they need him anywhere, they can put him there. And you can't blame him.
No,
you can't blame him for taking the money.
Got his money.
Yeah, and at least Colorado, you got guys like Michael Kay saying, "Oh, what are they doing? That you take the team away from the like, what are you talking about? They're spending money. That's what you want, right? At least they're spending money." Oh, it's crazy. He needs to leave. He doesn't know what he's talking about. They made a mistake with that K-Rod, podcast, the show, the game. It should have been Big Papi and A-Rod doing that show.
Nah.
Yes.
So it'll be annoying.
But the whole point of that show is 2 friends, like the Manning cast, 2 brothers just yakking it up, watching the game. Well, 2 best friends yakking it up, watching baseball.
Yeah. Nah.
All right, what's the next one?
You got Freddie Freeman, the big first baseman. Everyone knew where he was going. He went to LA, 6-year deal, $162 million.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Freddie got paid.
Yes, that's a good one. That covers them now. Now they're complete. That team is going to be...
stock. I think they're not complete. Their pitching could be shaky.
For the starting end. Who you think is going to be the closer? You think?
Well, we'll get to that right now. Kenley Jansen, no longer Dodger closer, signed with the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves strengthening that bullpen. That bullpen was key to that World Series last year, and then got even stronger now.
Isn't it crazy? They won the championship without the best player. The best player, Acuna was hurt the whole year. He won't be back till maybe May.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. You built, but you know how they won? Because those pieces came in and they were clutch. The Soler, guys like that.
Yeah, Soler signing with Miami. Cuba signed. It's a good deal for him. 3 years, $36 million.
That's a great deal because that's the kind of guy he is.
Not the player that Jeter wanted when he wanted Castellanos, but they wanted the cheap.
Well, because you saw Castellano signed for $500.
Yeah,
I don't think Marlon was gonna spend $500.
Nah, they cheap.
And that's why he left.
Then the weird signing of the year was Carlos Correa to the Twins. It's a 3-year, $105 million, but it's basically a 1-year deal because he has opt-outs in his first 2 years. So I'm guessing he'll opt out after the first year, which could be because Scott Boras, is his new agent now. He fired his old agents before the CBA closed out, I believe. So if he was to sign a long-term deal, he will not get no money. His old agents will get it. So I think Boras takes the hit this year, but he'll get a good deal next year.
I think he gets something, but he won't get the typical whatever agent gets. He gets maybe like a percentage, like crumbs.
I mean, Twins have a pretty good offseason. They got a nice little team there, man.
They redid the whole team.
Yeah, Correa's good. And then you got the last signing so far, Trevor Story to the Red Sox. Second base is going to play for $140 million for 6 years.
Hey, you know what? I think that's a perfect deal for him because he's not the shortstop everybody thinks he is. He's a nice 25, 80, like that. His numbers are awful outside Coors Field. So, now he's in a stadium, in a park where,
it's
the Green Monster.
It's basically Coors Field East.
Right. The Green Monster could pepper it off the wall. Right. So he landed perfectly. And it's good to be versatile. If he could play second base, it's probably better on your body.
I think it's a stopgap. I think he's gonna replace Bogart. I don't think Bogart's gonna come back.
Well, I mean, let's see. But if they want to get rid of Bogart already. I mean, then Bogart goes in the market. And then
if they choosing, I don't think they want to pay him. But if they choosing Bogarts over Story, then that's a mistake.
I think what happened was last year he went through the second half. He struggled during the second half. I think they were worried about that.
Nah, dude's a stud. He's one of the top shortstops. He's very underrated. He has really good numbers.
Yeah. No, they did a compare similar to the same age, and him and Jeter, have the same, same comp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. You never know. But they definitely got worried that he got tired. He slowed down.
I mean, he did sign a 6-year deal in 2019, $120 million. but he does have opt-outs after the first 3 years, so which will be this year.
So why would he opt out though?
To get more money.
Yeah, but how old is he?
He'll be 30 at the end of this year.
That's not bad. He can sign another 5 years. Yeah, but the thing is, he's second. The problem is he's shortstop, and do you want a shortstop at age 35? But he could still.
He's a good hitter.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying you could still, if you're a team and you need a shortstop, you could give him 5 for 100, 5. Give him the same deal he did with the rest. 5 for 100. $20 million a year. And do the same contract again. So 30 is not bad. People gotta stop this 30-year-old thing. 30 is not. It's not a death thing. It's not. Oh my God, you're 30, like you're 35, right? You could sign a 7-year deal and still be 37, right? With the technology now these days, look at these athletes playing until they're 40. Look at Tom Brady, 44, 45. So LeBron James, right? You tell me look at Matt Scherzer, 38, sign a 3-year deal. So bro, that's crazy, man. Just Aaron Judge, what are the odds that he's gonna get an extension before the season starts?
That's the big question. Does Aaron Judge get an extension?
I say he does.
He's very confident that he's gonna get one
because he knows he knows he's getting close to it.
How much you think he gets?
I think that he's gonna. It depends what they're gonna look. If he gets a long term, then he's gonna take the 17, right? So he's gonna be 30.
Well, they're far apart in negotiations and arbitration. He wants 21. The Yankees offer him 17.
But
I think I should just meet in the middle and give him 19.
Yeah, but don't sweat that. He doesn't care about this year. He cares about the big money. And I say that they could give him a 35 times 6, 210, right? Plus the 17. I say a 7-year, 227.
It's a good contract.
227. That's if you go with 35. Now, if you want to give him a raise every year, then you could land on 37 a year, right? Times 6 plus the 17 lands at 239. So 239. You could do that kind of contract around there. So if he signs a 7-year, 239, something like that, he'll take the 17 because they'll give the Yankees a relief for this year. Because next year in 23 they're gonna have like $100 million off the books.
Off the libros.
So they're gonna be good to go. They can afford this contract easy, and
they gotta get it done before the season starts.
They will.
Starts in about a week.
They will.
April 7th.
Yeah, they will. Listen. If they don't give it to him, then
he's gonna get paid.
He's gonna get paid. Yeah, no, he's gonna get paid somewhere, and he knows it. He said it. He said on the podcast. He said, "I'm gonna get paid somewhere," And see, the crazy thing is they're being cheap with the wrong guy. You can't be cheap with the wrong guy. You gave Garrett Cole 36 a year, but you can't give 36 a year to your homegrown guy, the most popular player in your team, and one of the most popular players in the league.
Basically the captain of the team. Can't. You gotta give him the money. You got to resign him.
But by the way, that's what's gonna happen. He signs, and then they give him the captain. Like, here, you're the captain for the next 7 years, and he'll be 36 at the end of the contract, which is perfectly fine. Remember, the Yankees don't have a problem giving 7-year deals to 30-year-olds. Remember, Cano was 7 years, 175. He wanted 10. He should have taken the 7. He wouldn't have this problem.
He wouldn't.
He wouldn't. Now he's, they still stuck 2 more years with him.
It's not pretty.
That's crazy.
It's not pretty, folks.
Bro, just sign. Bro, before we move on to another topic, MLB players, it's okay to take little deals, 3-4 year deals. You could re-up again. Look at that. Basketball does it every time. You know what I'm saying? Stephon Curry is on his second 5-year, $200+ million deal.
Stephon.
So you don't need to do all that crazy. Just sign. Like Correa could sign 3 contracts at the same deal, and it gets him to where he wants to go.
It's all guaranteed, so you're gonna get
exactly. Paid. Oh, come on. You want to see? Come on. All these guys that want to get 300, bro, yeah, ridiculous. Take the short term, and you make more money during, yearly.
Speaking of 300, seeing this guy has been. I saw a video today of Fernando Tatis in his car, like like sticking out his head out the window. He's getting a little reckless in these streets, man. I don't know if you've seen it. I'm gonna show it to you.
Well, I mean, he had those bike rides in DR. You know, was that in DR?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably when during the time that he had the accident. That's not now. I bet you that was during the time he had the accident. Well, look at that.
Yeah, he's a little reckless. Like you gotta protect your investment, which is your body. So.
Not just investment, but your life. You could die doing that.
Yeah.
You
Just
know.
wanted to throw that out there.
Well, yeah, no, but remember he messed up his wrist because he had a bunch of accidents bike riding.
Like, bro, you're getting paid $300 million. Just don't get on bikes, bro.
Yeah, 340.
You're gonna be set for life. Stop riding the bikes, bro.
There's no need. Okay, what is he? 22 years old. He's a young kid, so
Yeah.
you know, that's what they do in DR. Ride bikes, jump around, do stupid stuff. You know.
Dummies, but
No, but that's just not just the investment. Just you don't want to hear that he was in an accident. He's in an emergency room fighting for his life. You know.
no, I definitely want to hear that. Just gotta stay safe, man. But
Yeah.
we got baseball back April 7th. Yeah, we're happy it was back. You called it. You said we'll have a deal. We have a deal, and we'll be back.
Bro. They printed money, and it was they both knew that eventually they had to get back to play baseball because that's what they do. You know, owners provide the stadium for the stadiums and all this stuff, and players play. They perform. That's what they know how to do, and they had to get back. So it was a good deal. They sat down and everybody got paid. The rookies got $700,000 a year. Between 560, they got like 140,000 more. And it was a great deal all around. The tax went up to 230. From think about it, it went 20 million up. Now what they need to do, they need to put a floor tax for these teams, for the Clevelands, for the Miamis. Well, Miami's spending a little money now, so at least they're trying. Cleveland, Oakland, the Reds should be embarrassed. The Reds, they have a spanking beautiful park, I mean, I don't know what you're trading people left and right for. I mean, come on. So basically, if you live in Cincinnati, your season's over.
It's a loser franchise. What do you expect, my friend?
Oakland is the only one.
Oakland has yet to spend a single dollar this offseason.
But they're the only one that could say, hey, we don't have a stadium. All the other teams have a stadium. Like Miami has a stadium. Tampa's the only one, but at least Tampa's, se la inventa. They make it up as they go, and they do, the openers. They do mad stuff too. They spend money international. They do. They make a team. You know what I'm saying? They make a team. So, but at the end of the day, for all the, you figure the 15 teams that are actually trying to win. 15, 20 teams that are actually trying to win. Base was back, and you get your holiday on what is it, April 7th? That's a holiday. That's all,
April 7th, Yankees, Red Sox, baby, from the Bronx.
Here in this town, New York, people are gonna be buzzing. Had a bad year with the football and basketball.
Yikes.
And trying to redo it because the Mets and Yankees is back.
They're gonna take over the summer here.
Yeah, I mean, you might have both teams, have 45,000. Well, the Mets have 40. The most they could put is 42. They may pack the house. 42,000, 40,000 people every night. You know what I'm saying? And that's how crazy. The Mets are really enthusiastic about this year. The Yankee fan, they're spoiled. So they're like, so hope.
I forgot those losers.
But the Yankee fan, the old school Yankee fan, are gonna enjoy this team because they're gonna hit and run. They're gonna steal. They're gonna do the stuff that old school baseball fan like. You would think that Billy Martin is managing the Yankees. That's what they're gonna do. So we leave you with that. So what's next?
Got the big NFL. We haven't been back since it's been a few weeks. A lot of stuff happened in the NFL, man. A lot of trades, a lot of quarterbacks going crazy.
Well, it's supposed to be the free agency, but it was trade agency.
Trade agency.
A lot of trades.
And we got a certain fellow that decided to come back. Oh, what a surprise, Mr. Tom Brady came back.
That's a piece of work, you know.
Aaron Rodgers is back to the Packers.
Got a nice sweet deal.
Got a nice deal. Got Russell Wilson to the Denver Broncos.
Yeah. Got him there. I don't know what he likes about Denver, but hey.
Hey, you got Matt Ryan to the Colts. There you go.
Yeah. Play indoors, why not, you know? Hey, if you play in Atlanta, I mean, what's the difference between Atlanta and Indy, right?
Well, they going after Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota. But that guy, right? Jeez.
And then you got the big controversial one, Deshaun Watson, $230 million guaranteed to the Cleveland Broncos.
The Browns.
Yeah, Cleveland Browns. Very controversial, man. Not a lot of people are happy about that.
Well, not just that. The point is that it's bad enough that they gave up 3 first rounds and all the 5 picks.
They gave up a big haul for him. 3 first-round picks. I think 2 second-round picks.
I think it was a second, a third, and a fifth, something like that.
Well, that's a lot. And he got $230 million guarantee after he missed the whole year, and he has 22 allegations on his name that have yet to be settled.
Listen, bro. Like I said before, and I'm gonna have it on, here in the list. They did this. It doesn't matter what they said today on the press conference. They did. Oh, we did a big search or whatever.
Yeah, they didn't do a big search because he still is being charged with these allegations. So
they said, oh, we have private investigator, blah blah blah, this and that. You know what they told them? Oh, a grand jury. Bro, I'm telling you, don't be surprised if this comes out and something behind the scenes that, yo, we got you, don't worry.
Of course, he's an athlete. He has money.
We got you. Because there's an old saying.
Probably paid off a few of the girls not to speak.
Well, no, I don't mean the girls. I'm talking about I'm talking about the law. The people in charge there. The somebody there must have said, do you really want to put, Deshaun Watson, something like that. Who knows? The point is that.
They hyping this guy up like he's the next big thing. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but I wouldn't know how to trade it for him with all the baggage that he has, and then you giving him all this money guaranteed. Like,
but the thing is that
out of all the players to get the first guaranteed contract is Deshaun Watson. I don't agree with that.
Listen, bro. What I'm saying to you is that don't be surprised if some shenanigans happens behind the scenes somewhere there, because when the prosecutor sends the case to the grand jury to 2 places, 2 different counties, and they came out off of 2, something went wrong there. Either they overcharged them or something. I don't know what they did. That could also be true. They overdid it and they were like, oh, we don't feel comfortable doing it, because there's an old saying in the court world that a grand jury prosecutes, indicts a ham sandwich. You know what I'm saying? So basically, once they take a case to the grand jury, 99% of the time, you're getting an indictment. You're going to court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the odds of this happening, something happened where the prosecution probably, overcharged them or something. There's something wrong where they were like, we can't go, it's too much. Something went wrong there.
Well, he better hope is that.
No, something went wrong there, Josue. And then the second part is, that's a problem here is the leagues and fans don't care. This is the real truth. What goes on, the dirty side of sports. That you got fans and leagues and teams. Well, not the leagues, but the teams doing
the leagues too. They're involved.
All right, the league too.
If they didn't want, they would have suspended him. They have yet to suspend him.
Exactly. They should.
Tom Brady got suspended for deflation of footballs.
Right.
4 games.
But that just tells you, Josue. But that's what you know what I'm
people
getting
have people have beaten up their girlfriends live on camera, and they've gotten 6 games.
Josue.
Not even a full year suspension.
They don't care about women.
This guy got suspended. The receiver from Atlanta, Ridley, for a whole year for gambling $1,500. Come on, man.
Josue, again, how many evidence do you need that these leagues, all the leagues, they don't care about women? They don't care. They don't care about women's rights. They don't care about a woman getting beat up. They don't care. Look at the Giants with that punter. Remember that punter? The kicker?
Yeah.
They were protecting him. He was abusing his wife, locking her up in the house and doing God knows what. not giving her money. We're doing mad crazy shit, and they re-signed him.
These guys get rewarded. Look at Tyreek Hill just got traded to the Dolphins.
Yeah, he
got
took his pregnant wife and
4
broke
years
his
for
kid's arm.
120 million, 75, I think, guaranteed. Highest paid.
Yes, well, I think 72, 73. Yeah, but I think
highest paid receiver.
But I was reading that it's a possibility he could get all 120 guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? So it's a possibility he could get the whole money.
Cooper Cup, where you at, bro? Where you gonna get your money?
Bro, the point of this conversation is that we're in a point in time where leagues, teams, and fans don't care about women issues. They don't care about women. I don't want to hear, oh, I got five daughters. Yeah, you don't care either. You don't care either. I have a daughter too. Yeah, you don't care. Now, if it happens to your daughter, you will care. But you, in general, you don't care. Because I guarantee you have 5 daughters. And you're going to go, well, some of these, I bet you, this is the story everybody says, well, 22 good women. You know how women are, shenanigans, blah, 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 blah. Bro, they don't care. Doesn't matter what these women, if they will pay for hire or whatever, you still they have rights too. You have rights too. Just because, one of the allegations that he's masturbating on these women's bodies. One of the women said that he masturbated on her. That he's there, like, playing with himself, he masturbated in front of her.
That's crazy.
He's a whack job. How in the hell are you DMing 22 women? Massage women. How many women do you need to be a massage? Why don't you get like 3 or 4? That's it.
How about just one?
No, what I'm saying, no, because like like me, I have like when I used to cut my hair before I shaved it.
So you went bald?
I used to have 3 or 4 barbers. I didn't have 22 though. 3 or 4, because just in case the number one doesn't make it.
3 or 4 is still a lot. No, because you have 2.
No, but you need your backup.
Yeah, 2, 1, 2. That's it.
No. But the point is, it shouldn't be 22. But the point, look, like that. Before we leave here, I want to make this very, very, very out there. The reason we're in this situation, and it's not going to change, people don't care about women. We all have a woman in our life. We have a mother, a sister, a daughter, a granddaughter, whatever, right? We love them all. But guess what? You'll sell their soul to win a football game, a baseball game, a hockey game, whatever you're into, you're down for that. You should be embarrassed. I love sports more than anybody, around. But I'm not, bro. Chapman, he could take a hike for all I care. You think I'm gonna miss Chapman?
Definitely ain't gonna miss him.
No, it's not. Listen, bro. The Dodgers said no to that trade, and the Yankees came and scooped them up. They don't care. Herman smacked up his wife or girlfriend in front of MLB executives and wives in this dinner. He smacked her up. They don't care. And he kept his team. Oh, he got suspended. How about you fire him? How about you get him out of here? Go fix yourself, and then maybe we talk again. They don't care, and this is gonna happen again and again. It doesn't matter. They don't care. You know what you're gonna find out? They don't care about women's rights, because fans and leagues and teams will sign a rapist, a murderer, an abuser. It doesn't matter. If you could play, they'll pay you. And you will root for that person. You will root for a rapist. You will root for a child abuser, a woman abuser, a domestic violence abuser, whatever term you want to call it. A murderer. If O.J. Simpson could play right now, he'd be playing in the NFL right now. That's how crazy it is. You know why? And it's sad because Kaepernick, all he did was kneel down to be respectful to the military when he was protesting the flag, and he's been banned. And Deshaun Watson is basically getting charged, for raping people, whatever he's doing, right? Alleged rape, and he gets $230 million guarantee. Something's wrong with that, right? Something's wrong.
System is messed up, man.
But the system's not messed up. It's the fans allowing this to happen, because the fans say, yo, we don't want this, but the fans don't care. They just want to win. Just win. That's all they care about. Win. Don't ruin my Sunday.
It's not only the fans. It's the ownership.
No, because the ownership, if the fans say, we don't want this, the same way they did with Kaepernick. The fans say, we don't want Kaepernick in the league. What happened? They blackballed him. The fans control these leagues, I swear. If the fans say we don't want,
No,
They
somewhat.
No, they do.
Not 100%.
they do, I swear. Then why isn't Kaepernick?
So why is the Aroldis Chapman still on the team?
Because the fans don't care that he smacked up his wife. They just care. They don't care. They're gonna say,
The
you know
fans
what?
don't like Aroldis Chapman.
No, it doesn't. No, look at Herman. People don't care about Herman.
They don't. He sucks.
But Josue, but what I'm saying to you, the fans don't care. You know what I'm gonna say? Well, that's between a husband and a wife. If he's smacking up his woman, that's his problem. You know, I'm worried about. I got my own problems. Like I work 9 to 5. You know, construction work. When I come home at 6, 7 o'clock, I want to watch my game, and if you know, I don't got time for that. That's what they're gonna tell you. Oh, I don't got time for that. I got my own problems.
Well, you can't categorize all fans.
They don't care, Josue.
It's not all fans.
They don't care.
So you don't care.
I do care.
So I'm saying you can't categorize all fans. There's some fans, not all fans.
Bro, if it was up to me, he wouldn't. If it was up to me, Chapman wouldn't.
But you still root for the Yankees, so you're part of the problem as well.
No, I protect.
Yeah.
I protect. When they got him, I said, "Why they got him for?"
But you still root for them, so you're a part. We're all part of the problem.
Yeah.
You can't exclude yourself.
No, of course I can.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
you root for the team.
I root.
If you was really with your saying, you wouldn't watch the Yankees.
No, but then that'd be unfair for me.
No, because you're against a cause, right?
Yes, I will tell the Yankees. The fans need to tell the
Like
Yankees.
you always say, boycott. Boycott.
No, that'd be tough.
Exactly.
That'd be tough.
So you're part of the people that you're talking about.
There's some stuff you could boycott because you could listen. You could. If I boycott my team, where am I gonna watch my what who's what?
That's a sacrifice that you take.
No,
Not every time. Look at Kaepernick. He did a sacrifice. He kneeled down, and he's not out of the league.
I understand that.
There's sometimes when you wanna prove a point, you have to make a sacrifice.
Yeah, but
that's what he did.
If I was as big as Kaepernick, yeah, then maybe I'll think about doing that. But what is one person like me gonna?
So that's what I'm saying. You can't categorize all fans.
What I'm saying to you, you're not getting what I'm saying to you.
I understand what you're saying.
Voices and saying, listen, we don't want this guy in our team.
Why? Well, how do you know some people are not against it? How do you know some people haven't sent fan mail and whatnot and voiced their opinions? There's just a minority of them that have a voice.
Because
as I just said, as a minority, it's not a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Because
so that's what I'm trying to say. You're not understanding that.
No, because the owner of the Giants said that he said the most mail I ever had, emails and mail I ever had was the Kaepernick. He said all the stuff that went down, the most mail I ever got was the Kaepernick. He said I knew that we had to do something. So why don't Cleveland fans send emails and mail?
I'm pretty sure they have. Nah. How do you know?
Because they're not doing it.
You didn't send a mail when the Yankees got Chapman.
Where am I gonna send it at?
To the Yankees.
What's the address? I don't even know.
Come on, man. So you can't spite other people for that you don't know.
I don't. But you have to understand. I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna be doing that. What I'm saying is that.
So you can't really. I have to call it fair. You can't really.
You can call it whatever you want. All I'm saying to you is that I at least I'm saying something. People don't say nothing.
But you can't say people are not saying anything.
They're not, bro. Go talk to 20 people, and 20 people are gonna go.
No, it's not that, bro. It's not that.
Go talk to 20 people, and people are gonna tell you, well, you know how these masseuse women are. You know how women are. There's some shady women are. You know, because people are gonna tell you about their experiences with a bad chick that did them dirty, so they think every woman is dirty. All las mujeres son, they have a mouth. They have a mouth. Oh, they're lucky I don't,
Not all people think like that, man.
They do.
No, they don't. I don't think like that.
Exactly. También you don't. I'm talking about.
So you said 20 out of 20.
I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about you interview 20 people outside this house.
I'm pretty sure they won't think like
20
that.
20 for 20. They're all gonna tell you. They're gonna come with some version of their experience dealing with a woman. And they're gonna go, well, you know what? I don't blame him for smacking her because the woman.
You can't say people are not fighting against this, man.
They're not.
That's all I'm saying.
They're not. That's why they get away with it. What do you think they?
It's a minority. It's not a majority.
No, it's not enough people.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's why they don't care. If they did, more people would be doing it.
More people would be doing it, but their voices are not being heard.
But it's not, bro, Josue, it's not like you make it seem like it's 50% of the fan base. If it was 50% of the fan base, then you got something. It's like 1%.
It's not 1%, bro.
1%. It's 1%. Nah. It is, bro. It is. It is, bro.
We agree to disagree.
Bro, the sports is becoming worse and worse every time because fans.
People keep rooting for them. People keep watching. The numbers keep going up, and the money keeps going up.
But that's in every sport.
So
though.
that's why they're gonna keep doing what they're gonna do. If like you said, if you want some change, stop going to the games. Stop supporting the games. Stop watching the games. The ratings will go down, and that's how you change it, right? I'm going by what you were saying.
Exactly. But what I'm saying to you,
but people are not gonna do that. They're gonna watch the games.
This is a society problem. It's a society problem.
We're all part of the problem.
Society is a society problem.
Bro, we're all part of the problem,
It's a society
bro.
problem. What happens in society is the same thing happens in sports league. It's no different.
Bro, just admit we're all part of the problem.
No.
Yes, we are, because we're endorsed. We watch the games.
No.
Come on,
This is a society problem. That's why.
You're being stubborn. You just don't want to admit to it.
It's a society problem. People don't care about women's rights, bro. They don't care. People don't care. They don't. A woman don't care about their own rights because they be knocking their own self. A woman gets raped or what? Well, what she do? She asked for it. Oh, what she did? Oh, a woman gets smacked in the face. Well, who told her? Well, she probably talked back to her man. Oh, blah 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 blah.
But not everybody thinks like that.
But that's Josue. Josue, we have a problem in society, and it creeps up in the sports leagues.
And people are gonna keep watching the sports
because Josue. You don't understand, bro. We have a society problem. You know that, right? People are how many times do you have people in any family have domestic problems and what happens? Oh, I don't want to get involved because between them, blah, 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 and then what happens? You know, something crazy happens. Boom, boom, boom. It happens in every family. People doing this and that. It's a society problem. It's not just in leagues. Society problem. It happens with rich people. Poor people, no matter what you are, bro, they don't care about women. You know, they don't care. It should be the opposite. They should do care. You know, they should do care. That's the problem.
We agree to disagree. I think we're all part of the problem, but
I'm not a problem because I'm not smacking up women. I care for women's rights.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah. So why do I have to? So why do I have to suffer from watching this and that when the team should be smart enough to say, you know what, I don't want this guy in my team because you know what, I have a wife, I have kids, I don't want them to be, you know, to be in this stuff. That's why. Don't leave it to the public, don't leave it to the fans because the fans don't care. The fans don't care.
Oh, we're all fans.
No,
we're part of it.
No, I do care. It was I can't control that the Yankees decided to trade for Aroldis Chapman. You know, it's not my fault that the Yankee
So what if there's a fan in Cleveland that's thinking the same thing? I can't control that the team signed Deshaun Watson.
No, they can't control it. They can't control it.
I'm done.
They can control. I go on Twitter plenty of time and I say my opinion. You know, and people agree or disagree with me. That people tell me the same thing. Oh, you this and that. Oh, people tell me, oh, what are you doing? Why are you crazy? Da, 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 da. Bro, I'm just telling you that people don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't. Go talk to 20 people, random people, and they're gonna tell you everything. They're gonna tell you, bro, you'd be shocked how big the number is that they don't like. I don't want to get involved. You know, who cares? She know what she was getting into. She was doing it for the money. She's a gold digger. You know how she is. You know how these women are when they get involved with an athlete. You know, blah 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 blah. I'm telling you, it happens every time, bro. Happens every time. You know? Happens every time. 1,000 stuff happens every year, and maybe 25 cases get prosecuted. The other ones, go ahead. Keep doing what you want to do. Keep stomping on the woman. That's what happens, unfortunately. Hate to break the news to you, kid.
Hey.
That's how it is, man. And what happens in society is what goes on in every league. Because leagues, you can't separate the two.
We'll leave it at that. We agree to disagree.
It's a society problem. And guess what? Athletes are people too.
Yeah.
That that's only difference is they make more money than us, but they're athletes too. You know. Anything else?
No, that's about it. Got anything you wanted to chime in about before we end this?
No. Well, a little wrestling, a little Cody Rhodes. It sounds like he's gonna end up going to WWE and WrestleMania. So Cody Rhodes, another hypocrite. So okay. Hey, the reason I say that because for all the wrestling guys out there, he's the one for 3 years was doing a lot of talking and saying a lot of things and acting a lot, and now he has to walk everything back.
Money talks, man.
When he sees Triple H, and he's gonna have to walk Triple H, he's gonna have to walk it back. Oh, sorry, Triple H. Oh, Triple H. Talking about that, Triple H on the Stephen A. said that he almost died. The 1 yard line. He had COVID pneumonia that attacked his heart. And what did he has in his heart now?
He has a defibrillator.
A defibrillator. He said it was really bad. He said that
he retired today from professional wrestling and great career, man. Hall of Famer, great guy, man.
Well, I mean, I don't know why he had to say he's retiring. It wasn't like he was gonna fight. I mean, the guy's 50 years old.
Yeah, but
he's an executive. I mean, the odds of him fighting again is probably he was fighting like once a year maybe. It wasn't like he was, oh my God, 20 fights a year. But still a great guy. That was, remember when he came back at MSG from the injury? That's a great moment. I mean, a great guy, great mind, a great wrestling mind. It's just crazy that life, guys, when you're outside, anywhere.
Appreciate your life, man.
Smell the flowers, like Ferris Bueller says. Smell the flower because you never know. Tell the people you love them, right?
100%.
And hug them, do whatever you have to do, be positive, do something that you love to do, because the last thing you want to be, be stuck somewhere that you don't want to be. Life is short, enjoy it, and hopefully Triple H does something with wrestling, that doesn't involve Vince McMahon.
And we'll leave you with that, folks. We'll be back next week. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're all up on that. I'll leave the links below. Just give us a shout out. 5 stars. Like and subscribe. Catch you guys.
Guys, it was a blast, man. It was a long time between drinks, but next week we're gonna the drinks on us, and drinks on the house. Until next time, guys.
Peace.
Peace.